Hi everyone, Captain Damon Jeanette from your SWAPA NC and Economic Financial Analysis Committee. Here are your Southwest Airlines financial results for first quarter 2021. For the first quarter, SWAPA pilots flew 38% fewer departures for 2021 versus 2020 and 41% fewer than 2019. Most management teams and analysts are using 2019 as a benchmark for the industry normal. The dashed line past March indicates departures being sold. Our fleet consists of 730 aircraft at the end of the first quarter. We have 7 MAX aircraft in storage versus 34 last year. Additionally, we have 59 NG aircraft removed from the active fleet versus 93 a year ago. So as today we have 664 active aircraft, and a year ago we had 615 active aircraft. For the first quarter, our total revenue was $2.1 billion, down 51% from 2020 and 60% of 2019. The industry has focused on average daily core cash burn, but the problem is that every airline reports it differently. What we are watching is the adjusted operating income or loss, meaning how did the core business do? Starting from left to right, you can see all the first quarters of 2019 through 2021. 2019 was positive with $505 million versus 2020 down $110 million. 2021 was also a $1.3 billion loss. But this takes out all the special items such as the payroll support program. We call this non-GAAP, but what does it look like on a generally accepted accounting practice level? On a GAAP basis, 2019 was $387 million, 2020 was a loss of $110 million, and 2021 was a $199 million gain. Why is this important? GAAP is important because that's used for the profit sharing plan. Due to the increased demand in the payroll support program, we have had a positive profit sharing for the first time since 2019 of $24 million. Profit sharing was mainly provided through the PSP, and not until the adjusted operating income on the previous slides is positive will the business be able to produce profit sharing on its own. Turning to liquidity and money in the bank, Southwest did an impressive job managing cash during the pandemic. We use a term called net debt. Simply, it's a company's cash, cash equivalents, and short-term investments minus long-term debts. Most companies were net debt during the pandemic, but Southwest has always maintained a net cash position. In other words, excessive amount of cash versus their debts. For the end of the first quarter, we were $3.6 billion in net cash. Although we are recalling EXTO pilots, we always want to thank those pilots who sacrificed and volunteered for EXTO or VSP. I'm told that's all the time we have. If you like this video and want us to update even more information, email communications@swapa.org and let them know. Thanks for listening. I'm Captain Damien Jeanette signing off.